Hey, welcome back everyone. Cameron here. Today's video will consist of how to sharpen a charcoal pencil. I'll explain my approach in the simplest way possible. Feel free to pause the video at any point if I happen to go too fast. I hope this tutorial helps you as well as supports you on your art journey. Feel free to let me know in the comments below what else you guys would like to see additional videos on, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated, and now let's get to the video. Okay, so for this tutorial you're going to need the following tools. For the first tool you'll need either a box cutter or an X-Acto knife. For my choice I typically go for a box cutter since it feels more sturdier in the hand and is easier to grip. For the next tool you're going to need a charcoal pencil, and I normally go for the General's brand, but it doesn't really matter much in my opinion. And for the charcoal weight, this is a 2B. Sometimes I'll use a HB as well, but I find 2B has better weight when it comes to adding tones. But again, it all comes down to your personal preference and what you feel works best for you. For the third tool, you'll need a sandpaper pad, and this is going to be what you use to sand down the charcoal segment of your pencil, so it's left with a smoother surface. These tend to come in different forms, but I believe they have a paddle variation as well. I'll probably post some images for you guys as well if you need a better visual or an idea what I mean. There's one other tool that I'll share with you guys, but it's not really needed for this video. It's basically just an eraser. I'll post an image of that as well once I get to the proper segment of the video. Okay, so taking both your pencil and box cutter, you want to make sure that the index finger of your left hand is placed underneath the tip of the pencil. This is going to keep the pencil in place as you're shaving it down. Once you're set, you want to start shaving the wood portion of your pencil, starting from the bottom and working your way around and up to the tip of the charcoal portion. Again, make sure to keep your index finger underneath the tip as you go, since it can easily break if held incorrectly. And then once you're near the tip, be sure to remove any remaining wood that may be stuck as well, so it'll be easier to sand later on. And again, take your time at this stage since this tends to be the more tedious stage. As you start to see more of the charcoal being exposed, you want to start shaving the wood at a slight angle so that it merges up to the point at the tip, or in other words, make it so that there's a better transition from the wood to the charcoal. And if done correctly, the wood portion of the pencil should be smooth, along with the proper amount of charcoal being exposed. Next, we're going to take our sandpaper pad and place the charcoal segment of our pencil on its side while also tilting it slightly. This is what's going to give us a sharper point at the end. You also want to make sure that you're turning your pencil as you move back and forth to get a smooth surface all the way around. Once done, the tip of your pencil should have a smoother surface along with a more defined tip. And then lastly, here was another tool, which was the eraser I had mentioned earlier on in the video. This is called a kneaded eraser, and to give you a better idea, think of it as like having a piece of clay in your hand when it comes to the texture. And here's an already opened eraser. And you can see how it's able to be manipulated in a similar fashion as if it were clay or putty. And this next step is optional, but you basically you take the eraser and wipe any excess charcoal dust from the pencil just to give it a better feel when you start to draw. And I also find it helps take away the graininess depending on the paper you use. And when it comes to the type of paper, I typically go for straight, I think it's called Strathmore newsprint, and it's an 18 by 24 inch with 100 sheets. And that is our video. I hope this was helpful for you, and take care everyone.